Hey guys, it's Katie at scrappingkatie.ctmh.com, and I am here to share with you days 5 and 6 of my 2019 Days of December album from Close to My Heart. So days 5 and 6 were eventful, but not really eventful. And so I've just pulled out my caddy and pulled out the envelope for layout 3, which contains all the pre-cut elements. And I'm just going to sort these right quick. I did make a change to day 5 because we had cookies with Santa. And so I had this Picture My Life card that had the Santa belt, and I thought it was perfect for that. So I'm just pulling out my stamp set and my Intense Black ink and going to ink up the number 5 on that pre-cut circle piece cut out of craft cardstock. And then I'm going to clean that off with my stamp chamois and then get the 6th day, which is a little ornament. And I love that Close to My Heart chose to do the round ornament on the little ornate square cutout. So I've inked those up. Now I'm going to kind of clean up my surface and get everything laid out. And as much as I wanted that little Santa belt to show, there's just nowhere else that I could put that except right there over his belt. And so then I printed 2 photos, one of her with her cookies and the other with the Santa that showed up. And then I also needed a place for journaling. So I'm going to use one of the 4x4 photo flaps and then a photo of her actually decorating her cookies. And then I'm going to journal on the back side of that. So this is a product from Close to My Heart that a long time ago. I've been a consultant for 17 years, so I have a lot of retired product on hand. And so I like to pull these out when I'm going to journal a little bit more because the lines are already done for me. So I'm going to slide that into that 4x4 flip flap, and then I will journal on that later off camera. So day 6 actually is a 4-pocket memory protector. And on this day, we watched one of our favorite movies, which is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I actually allowed her to take the photos with my camera. So not only is she going to have the memory of watching the movie, but she'll have the memory of me actually allowing her to take the photos. So I'm just trimming these down to 2 3x4s and then 1 3x3, a little bit smaller than that because I do want that white mat to show. And on the photo, I'm really not concerned that the TV is crooked. I just really wanted the TV station, which is freeform. I really wanted to keep that on each one of the photos. So when trimming, I made sure to save that. And if I trimmed off some of the photo in the process, that was fine. So the instructions say on this bottom right one, that's where I'm going to put the date, number 6. So it actually turned out really good that the majority of this photo is our TV case, I guess, because that 6 isn't going to hide much. So this is just the backside of one of the Picture My Life cards that came with Holly Jolly. And then my photo, and then just a zip strip that's dovetailed. And then one of the Holly Jolly enamel dots on top. And then the photo up at the top literally is just the photo on a 3x4 photo mat. And you can see how quick that came together. I did want to journal a little bit, so I pulled out one of the specials from Close to My Heart back in May for Mother's Day. And it had a sentiment on there that said, our favorite things to do together is, and so I am just going to trim that down and handwrite watching Rudolph, and then just attach that to the bottom of that photo. Again, most people wouldn't like that photo had so much black space in it, but this is the perfect opportunity to add that little journaling dovetail right there. And I had to trim that down a little bit just to kind of even it up. And then I'm just going to adhere it directly to the photo. So that's how day 6 is going to look. And then here is me putting day 6 into my album. And day 5 I've already put in there. And I believe I show you here in just a second. But those just slide right on in there. And then there's day 5. And then I'm going to add that flip flap. If you have any questions, please leave me a message. Otherwise, check back for days 7 and 8.